express your feeling after this match?
Yeah, very exciting match. Went down to the wire, probably deserving of an elimination final. I think the crowd will go home happy, and we obviously did very, very well with the ball to restrict them to a 15 or 20 below par total, and then as we've seen with the wickets in this tournament, it can get a little bit difficult quite quickly. So you just have to, I suppose, try and stay calm and try and take good options, and as I said, the ending was pretty chaotic, but very, very happy to get across the line in the end.
How do you define yourself today after this match? You played brilliantly. You scored 45 runs. How do you express your emotion?
Satisfied, I guess. I think it's not the end of the tournament, so not ecstatic. I think we've got one more game to go, and if we do come away with the trophy after the next game, then it'll be a time to kind of reflect over the whole tournament. But I think for now it's just about trying to, I suppose, perform and win games, and we've had a good unit so far through the tournament. Guys have done well in different games, and whether I get 50 or a duck or whatever on Saturday, it's not going to worry me too much as long as we can lift the trophy at the end. So I think that's certainly still the main goal.
The surface where batters are struggling to get around a ball, you're hitting it at over 250. What's the secret behind that? And you've been doing it so consistently as well.
I don't really care if I get out. It really helps. I think on wickets like this, it can be very, very difficult to play conventional cricket shots. It's very, very hard to, I suppose, stand there and play off drives and cover drives, and I suppose get your innings going. And I think having a little bit of extra power, I guess, to try and go aerial is very, very helpful. And I've tried to take aggressive options whenever I can. And a couple of games it hasn't worked. I've got a couple of low scores, or 2 or 3 low scores, so it's not a guaranteed solution, but it's a plan that I've kind of committed to in this tournament, and I'm going to come out again on Saturday and be aggressive again, and it might work, it might not, but I'm certainly going to continue committing to the game plan that I've chosen.
There was game inside the game with captain and fielders getting onto you throughout the innings, and at one time there were 4 boundary riders on the leg side, and one had just gone to the leg side and you hit one over the extra cover. Was that something you were looking at, the fielding changes constantly?
I just think that's cricket, really. I think you try and get a read based off the field and the conditions on what a bowler's going to bowl, and I don't think it's a secret that I prefer the leg side, especially when I'm trying to score a bit more aggressively. So certainly it's a plan. I've seen a lot in the past of guys trying to shut down the leg side with a lot of fielders. I sort of knew, well, I didn't know, but I had a good idea of what kind of deliveries were going to come down, and I just think that's about assessing the conditions and then having experience and drawing on that experience, and the plan that's bowled to me on Saturday might be a different plan, and it's just about trying to read those conditions and read the bowler again and try and be adaptable.
You got out to a 16-year-old who just said to us that he had talked with you in the after party that he'll get you out. Do you have anything to follow up that?
Yeah, it was a real me or him moment, that delivery. I was going to try hit it for 6 pretty much wherever it was, and he showed I suppose good mental strength. I think the ball before was quite a bad ball and went for 4, and to show the ability to handle the pressure and go wider and try and draw a false stroke on the other side of the wicket shows good game awareness, and hopefully he'll take strength from that. And if I can hang around a couple more years, we might play each other in international cricket if he continues to go from strength to strength. So very interested to see how he goes.
Okay, Jimmy, so for final, what are the concern departments for Janakpur against Subas in final?
The what, sorry?
Concern departments you have to focus on.
Okay, fine. I think probably, it's the power play with the bat, ideally. We've had a couple of really good ones in this tournament. We've had a couple of not so good ones. I think it's a very, very difficult place to bat in these conditions, and you can get it wrong. So I think it's about being confident and being aggressive. And then, we can clean up a little bit in the field as well. We're a little bit messy in the field at times. But I think overall, it's a one-on-one, death match really Saturday, and a team will come out on top and a team will not come out on top, and it'll be decided off little moments, and yeah, very much looking forward to getting out there.
You had a strong start for the tournament, and the last 5 matches has not gone your way, and you've lost 2 against Subas in the league and the qualifiers already. How's the mental state? How's the team right now? And with the captain not being available, how's the team managing it?
You can't get a better tournament than being in the final. That's as good as you can do. So yeah, we've got a chance on Saturday. We're 1 win away, and the team will be very, very happy. Carry some good momentum through after this win, and go out with confidence. And we've got a good chance to win a trophy, and it'll go either way.
Personally, you're enjoying the game inside the pitch, off the pitch. How are you finding Nepal? How's been the experience so far?
Yeah, enjoying it a lot. Gets cold at night. That's the only thing I wasn't really expecting, but yeah, really enjoying it. The hospitality off the field. Hotel's very nice. Played a couple of rounds of golf, so yeah, very much enjoying the game and off the field as well. So hopefully I'll be able to come back next year.
So how is the pitch behaving for you? Pitch?
I think it changes depending on what time of day. I think in the morning it can be a bit tacky and it can be tough to face seam, and it stands up a little bit. I think in the afternoon it can get a little bit dusty, if that's a word. The ball can kind of hit the foot marks and die or turn. So I actually think it's a really, really good T20 wicket when you combine it with the smaller boundaries and the altitude, because if you can bat well, if you can be aggressive, you can hit boundaries, and if you can bowl well, you can really tie guys down as well. So I think it's the opposite of, I suppose, we've seen in other T20 leagues around the world where you're looking to get 240, 250. I think it's actually a much more interesting game when the bowlers are in the game as well.
Last question, Jimmy, do you have any message for the fans for the final, and how do you excited for that?
Well, and my message would be come down to the ground and watch the final. I don't think I have to say that message. I think it's going to be pretty full. So yeah, I guess just support loudly, support the guys. We've been putting in the hard yards over the tournament and really, really enjoyed the support from the crowd. And yeah, it's one more game, and hopefully we can lift the trophy for them.
Jimmy, you've been part of the Bulls franchise in different tournaments as well, and Khelkud has been with the team. How different has it been, the experience here? Because Khelkud knows a lot about Nepalese cricket. Has his feedback helped you any better?
I think every tournament's different based on the conditions. In Abu Dhabi it was T10 format as well, so it was a lot more aggressive, a lot more higher scoring, and yeah, I think they're doing a fantastic job. They're obviously new to, I suppose, the professional cricket landscape, and there's always going to be rough edges that need to be shaved off, but no, I've been very, very happy with the franchise so far, and hopefully can continue, if they want me, to play for them for the future.